Hey y'all, back with another video. If you do hear purring in the background, it's just lovely little Buttercup right here. She decided to climb on my chest and probably soak up my warmth because that's how cats are. They want to lay all on you for warmth. And I'm like, you have fur, okay? You are plenty warm. But anyways, coming back from, a nice 2-week vacation on a cruise to Europe, and it was very nice. It was very nice. It did rain and stuff and here and there, but there's lots of things to do on the ship, and it was amazing. It really was. For 2 glorious weeks, I didn't have to think about work, think about anything that's here. It was just like a break because everything was done. But yeah, I hope you guys been out there, living your life just like I'm living my life. But I just wanted to talk to y'all about strange people, man. I don't know if people just be socially awkward or if it be the devil in them. Don't get, I know, but I'm just saying, it's like, okay, so basically, my birthday was at the end of September, right? So, being that I think my birthday was on a Wednesday, I think, but that following weekend, me and my fiance went to the mall, right? So we're at the mall and we're walking around just enjoying ourselves, right, on a Sunday. And, man, all of a sudden, this Asian lady, like, she had a whole beeline. Like I seen, like, I don't know, more or less, I guess it's my intuition. My intuition is like, look to the right. I look to the right. I see her far off. She got her eyes on, my fiance. And I'm thinking to myself, whoa, 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 little ling-ling. Like, chill your ass out. Like, I know damn well we don't know you, so why are you making a straight beeline to him? So I was like, man, whatever. So, because it was weird. Like, you don't sit there and just like stare at somebody and then you just start walking over towards them, right? Like, especially them being a total complete stranger, it just gave weird vibes, right? That's what, caught my attention, was the energy was off as hell. So I'm like, what the hell? And so I just ignore her or whatever. So she turns her attention from him to me, but I ignored her because I'm like, shit, it ain't nothing you got to say to me. I don't know you. You not a worker at the store. You don't work at the mall. Ain't nothing for me to really say to you. You not complimenting me. I'm not complimenting you. I'm just keeping to myself. So she acts all weird. She was weird. I ignore her because I turn my head and I'm talking to my fiance, and we're just walking. And as we're walking, I noticed the Asian lady, she's just walking on my right side next to me. And we walked like a couple stores away from where she walked up on us, right? So in my mind, I'm like, who is this bitch? So I was just like, can I help you? Who are you? And then she was like, oh, can I share my testimony of Jesus with you? And I was like, nah, I'm good. Damn, you like a Jehovah's Witness. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses went knocking on people's doors. But now you walking up on people at malls and public places because you want to talk about Jesus. If you don't get your ass out my face, if you want to talk about Jesus, take your ass to church, okay? And anybody that is on my channel knows how I feel about church folk anyway. Because a lot of people are religious. They're religious. A lot of people that go to church ain't never read the Bible. I've read it from front to back at least a minimum of 1 time. Okay? The King James Version. All right? With the thou shall ye and all of that Shakespearean ass talk. Confusing as hell when you're young. Because it's like, what the hell? Anyways, So, cause in my mind, it was weird. Now, to other people, they might think, well, what's so weird about it? Well, what's so weird about her coming up to want to tell you about her, I forgot what she said. She said, I think she wanted to tell me her testimony of Jesus or some shit like that. And, I'm not Christian. I'm not, religious. I'm spiritual. And this is what people have to realize. I used to subscribe to religion because I believed in God in a group fashion, a cult like fashion, right? Because all like my grandmother, my mother, all the people in my family and that's around me, friends, whoever, they have this idea of God, right? And because you're around them or you grow up with them, you also get this particular idea of God, right? And only when I no longer like really associated with any of these people, family or friends that I grew up with, and I moved far away or whatever, and I just started living for me, right? Finding me, doing me, and being on a one-on-one journey, me and God, right? That's when I turned spiritual, because spirituality is a one-on-one relationship, not like religion where it's a 1-on-20, like 20 other people believing this cult-like idea of what God is, what God should be, and all of this, right? They're the ones who are like, God is a man. How do you know God is a man? I mean, God is a spirit, right? How do you know if that spirit is male or female? Why? Because on a physical level, we have male and female bodies. A spirit has no sex organs. So how do you know if it's male or female? All of us on a spiritual level have masculine and feminine energy. Ask me how I know this? Okay, well, fellas, how many of y'all have met a chick? Yo, bruh, dog, like the studs, that they're a chick, but they be trying to act like a dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear guys be like, oh, well, this chick, she acts masculine. Well, think about it. Think about ourselves as magnets. Well, what does positive do? They repel each other, right? So if a masculine man meets a woman who is more in her masculine energy, he's going to be repulsed and repelled from her because, it's the same energy. Same thing with the women. Ladies, the simp ass men in the world are feminine men. I said it. The simping ass dudes out here, they are the feminine men. And then these same feminine men, when they interact with a woman who is in her femininity, there's literally jealousy there. There's literally competition there. I briefly had dated a guy that was in competition with me. I'm in the mirror doing my, eyebrows, making sure my lashes is right. He over here. I'm like, you are a fucking weirdo. You really think that you're prettier than me? You're a man. You are the beast. Not to say men are ugly when I say that, but I'm just saying the dynamic of, there's beauty and then there's beast. It doesn't mean the man is a beast and he's ugly. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just simply saying the beast is, I don't know, the masculine. Y'all seen Beauty and the Beast, Disney channel or whatever, right? All right. So, but it's weird, right? But then when you get a masculine woman, it doesn't mean she looks masculine, but she has masculine energy because she's trying to be the boss. She's trying to be in power and control and have the upper hand. She's trying to, be dominant, right? Where the feminine man is more submissive and, okay, honey, okay, darling, Oh, that's just my wife. Isn't she so sassy? Oh, she's so spicy. You know, like it's an energy. And all of us, men and women, have masculine, we have feminine energy. A feminine woman will naturally attract a masculine man and vice versa, where a feminine man will attract a masculine woman and vice versa, because it's just like magnets. You know, a positive and negative end, they attract. Where if it's a positive and positive, it's going to repel. If it's negative and negative, it's going to repel. You know, so the energies are the same way. And it's crazy because I watched that type of dynamic growing up. Even though my mother is a woman and a narcissistic woman, she has masculine energy because she emasculates her men. She yells and screams at them. If necessary, she will beat them if she can. Like, you know, slap them, hit them. Keep your hands to yourself, ladies. All right? That's all I'm going to say. You get the bus driver uppercut, well, you earn that shit. I don't feel bad for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you would have kept your hands to yourself, you wouldn't have got uppercutted. I don't know what to tell you, sis. Stop touching these men. You could hit him. He gonna eat that shit. He hit you, woo, you about to feel that shit. And this is something that I'd like to let y'all ladies know. Our mouths, it says life and death is in the power of the tongue. Our mouths can make a man so upset. Okay, fellas, y'all chime in and let me know if I'm wrong. Because my fiance said this. A woman's mouth can make a man so mad that if he punched her in the face, she gonna get hit twice as hard as the man hitting another man for disrespecting him. All right? Like, let's say a man and a man, they do something, or, you know, they fight, right? One dude just punches the other dude, right? Well, guess what? If he knows that he got out of pocket with his mouth, he gonna take his lick and probably shut the hell up and go on about his business. Fight's over. Done. Donezo, right? Where with the woman, she gonna keep running her mouth and running her mouth and running her mouth. And then when he pop her in the mouth, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be twice as hard as he hit that guy. Because you angered him on a level that man couldn't anger him, because all his anger came out in that one punch, where it's like it's building. It's like a volcano. And when it explodes, it explodes. Okay? I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm not saying that it's right for a guy to hit, you know, a woman or nothing like that. I'm just using that as an example, because y'all know, those of y'all who been watching for a while, y'all know I don't condone domestic violence of any sort. Domestic violence consists of physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, spiritual abuse. Those are all considered different ways to abuse someone, and it's all domestic violence, okay? So sometimes your relatives are being domestically violent to you, and you don't even realize it because, you know, oh, well, they didn't put their hands on me. Okay, but they're psychologically torturing you, playing mind games, gaslighting you, making you think you're crazy and doubting your reality, right? Rewriting history in the narrative of a situation or a story, and then telling you remembered it wrong. Okay? Stuff like that. So, anyways, y'all. So, basically, I just watched how my mom was like this masculine man, and she would always be like, come pray with me. Pray for a husband for me. And I'm like, your husband is in the mirror every day that you look in it. In other words, you are your own husband. The hell? I see it at, and I don't want to be you. But she got all the relationship advice in the world. Well, you should this and you should that. I have watched you yell and scream at men, manipulate men, play all these mind games with men, financial games with men. I have seen it firsthand to know what a female narcissist is like. And they are worse than narcissistic men. Worse, way worse. Like, if I was to, I guess, break it down to Disney level, Scar from Lion King, let's say he's a narcissistic man, right? And what is her name? I forgot, but it's off of Lion King 2. Kovu's mother, she would be like a female narcissist. How sneaky she was, how calculating she was. I mean, all narcissists are calculating and sneaky. They're liars, they're cheaters, they're abusers and users. They're just literally leeches. And their whole life or their whole entity is to just drain you. But anyways, yeah, it is just crazy. So this whole masculine, feminine thing, you see this dynamic where all these people are breaking up. Just as much as all these people are getting divorced and breaking up, you do have people getting married. This is what I think is going on. I think the reason why all these divorces are taking place is because wheat has been entangled with the tare, and God is separating. Okay, and I feel like this has been going on from 2020, and it will continue to go on because, just like God told Noah, gather every animal of its own kind. Okay, well, think about it. Righteous people would be with righteous people, and unrighteous people are going to be with unrighteous people. There is no more mixing. The harvest is here, is essentially what I think is going on. And that's why people are separating out of marriage. I mean, think about COVID. Domestic violence cases skyrocketed during COVID. Husband and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends are finding out, I hate this son of a bitch. Oh, that bitch. And you know what I'm saying? They really are saying that I don't like your ass. But if y'all don't like each other, why y'all together? Oh, it was for survival. It was for some type of gain, some type of benefit off of the other person. You were using the other person. But that's the reason why all those who are walking a righteous path, to the best of your ability, you're going to make mistakes. But guess what? The intentions of your heart is all that matters. All right. And when your heart is pure and you have good intentions for everybody, right, that you run into or whatever, God knows your heart. And it used to kill me when my mom would say that shit. Well, God knows my heart. Yeah, that's why he don't answer your damn prayers neither. Your prayers have fallen on deaf ears. You messed with a chosen one. Now, some people would get all upset when I first started my YouTube. What makes you a chosen one? Well, what makes you not chosen? Is there something that you need to confess? Something you need to say? Is it the fact that you have no true divine connection to God, Source, the Most High, the creator of everything, including Satan and the fallen angels? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, to me, being a chosen one simply just means you are capable of changing humanity, So what do I mean exactly? Okay, so I consider myself a chosen one, God's favorite. I have a shirt that says God's favorite. I actually like wearing it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say I'm a chosen one is because, let me ask this. How is it that every single person, even in my childhood, and I didn't realize it because children are so innocent, you know, that have done me wrong, right? They stole my lollipop, made me cry or something, whatever it was, they end up getting instant karma. And if the karma was not instant, God was racking up the interest. Every time every year that goes by, that interest on that karma is just adding up. I think that if you get instant karma, good or bad, that is good. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's talk about bad karma. If you get instant bad karma, count your blessings. Okay? But if your karma is strung out for years and years and years, that's a heavy debt, a heavy bill and price to pay. You would pray to God for mercy and wish. Because I had a dream, and this was a message too, that I don't want to say it, but I'll say it. But where I feel, because I don't know, and I don't really honestly care, but basically, through a dream, God pretty much let me know that there are some people in my life, you know, family members, that are going to be dying soon because they came against a chosen one. And because God is in me, you really came against God, and God don't play about me. So he was like, nah, you up here doing black magic and witchcraft and conjuring up demons and trying to send demons to my chosen ones, into him or her's life. You're trying to hex him or her. You're trying to keep him or her down and back and busted and disgusted and can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Guys, like, God is fed up. God is about to take people out. So don't be surprised when you hear that people I don't even know who this message is for, but I'm just going off of my own dreams of family members whose deaths will be occurring in 2024. I don't know when, I don't know how, don't care, but I bet you I'll find out through the grapevine. Watch, this is a prophecy right here. So don't be surprised in 2024 when I actually talk about this. Because 9 out of 10, by the time 2024 drop, I ain't even going to remember this video. Not unless I'm going back through all my videos on YouTube. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes God will have to bring back to my remembrance of, well, remember when, I told you this and now it's happening, Because, it's the end of October right now. Halloween is approaching. So, yeah, come 2024, I ain't going to remember this video or what I said. And I probably ain't going to remember the dream. Or I might, I don't know. But I'm just saying, destruction is on their heads. They came against you. They put a bounty on your head. But guess what? God and the angels was like, nah. You come up against them or you touch them, you getting slayed on sight. But that's the type of energy that's going on right now, because every day this spiritual warfare is ramping up. I'm still going to live my human life, but on a spiritual level, I am always doing work to be better, to do better, all of that. But y'all be safe. I hope y'all have been good. I hope y'all have been continuing to heal from narcissistic abuse or any type of abuse you may have endured. I hope that you've been meditating and going inside yourself, because God is in you. Everything you need to know is in you. You don't have to ask a soul for anything because all the answers are inside of you. All you got to do is just sit on the problem, meditate on it, think about it, and the answer is going to come to your consciousness. Right now, everything is subconscious. You don't even know how strong you are. You don't even know how mentally fortified you are. You don't even know the capacity that you have to forgive and to love. Now, see, people be killing me. Forgive doesn't mean you forgive them. It means you forgive that version of yourself that dealt with and that tolerated and allowed mistreatment. You're forgiving that version of yourself. And now you are blocking and denying access to all people who will not treat you right. You put down a boundary and they try to push it or shove it or bend it or break it. They don't respect you. They don't love you. They don't care about you, because if they did, they would respect your boundary. Boundaries are in place to protect you. But, you know, all this relationship stuff going on, there's no gender war. Don't fall for the propaganda. Those of y'all out there who believe in love, trust me, the person is out there for you. They are. And it sucks that you got to deal with, you know, narcissistic assholes just to get your divine lover or your partner who genuinely is just as empathetic and loving and caring and kind and is a generous and a giver. They actually understand what reciprocation is. Trust me, if you've dealt with narcissistic family members, friends, coworkers, whoever it may be, and you come across genuine people, it's going to be an adjustment for you to accept that there are no strings attached and that there are good, genuine people in the world who generally want the best for you, and to see you shine bright like a diamond and to see you grow and elevate and to ascend, okay? There are people who want that for you. I'm one of them. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell me, oh, I'm making more money. Oh, you know, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm gonna be a hater. A hater for what? If that's an achievement or a goal in your life, bravo. Pat on the back, claps, hugs, kisses, all that, right? Because you deserve it. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you are unworthy or undeserving of what it is you know that you work hard for. Whether it's you doing shadow work and working hard on evolving yourself and healing your childhood trauma and wounds. You know what I'm saying? You work hard at your career. You work hard, whatever it is. Don't let nobody tell you you're undeserving and worthy, because most people, they don't see the hard work behind the scenes. They just see the result and think that things was easy for you. My fiance has this hat that says, all hustle, no luck. Facts. He got lots of compliments on that hat, because spiritual growth is hustling. It is not easy. It's not. Any type of growth, elevation is going to require work. And most people are too lazy to do the work. So if you're doing the work, or even if you're just starting to do the work, starting is still better than doing nothing at all, being stuck, still, and stagnant. Those are people you don't want to be around. All right, peace, y'all. Positive energy always creates elevation. Bye.